Where do y'all be finding these men at? Divorce him. Hey guys, welcome back to Chaotic Commentary. Today we ask ourselves the age-old question, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my parents that my brother is facing the consequences of his actions and I'll never help him? My brother is a pathological liar. He has been almost as long as I have known him. It started when he was 7 or 8 years old. I have been on the other end of his lies more than once. I was 2 years older, so I was always supposed to forgive once I got an apology from him, which was always forced by our parents. Some of the lies in childhood I was subjected to. That I cheated on one long-term girlfriend and slept with her best friend. That I had stolen my best friend's dad's family ring. It was stolen for real, but not by me. That I had given him permission to use my locker in school, which our high school did not allow. That I went out with friends when I was home in my room. The lie that made me cut him out of my life happened when we were 20 and 22. I had just moved in with my then long-term girlfriend. She and I had been together for almost 3 years at that point. My brother then told her that I had fathered a child with one of my ex-girlfriends and that I had abandoned my child so I could get girls easier. She believed him enough that even when she realized she was wrong, the relationship was broken beyond repair. Why do people do that? Why would you believe his brother over him? Like, what made you believe his brother? Did you not tell her that your brother was a pathological liar? Because that would be the first thing I tell people. Like, my brother's a liar, don't believe nothing he say. I told my brother after this that I never wanted to see him again. That he was dead to me and I hope one day his life would fall apart because of all his sick lies. His response was, we were family and that I couldn't disown him forever. Why not? Family don't mean nothing. I don't care how much of my family are. If you do some shitty stuff to me, I will disown you forever and ever and ever until the next life and ever. I told him the family are the people you love and how could I love someone like him. It's been 15 years since that went down. I got married to my wonderful wife. We have 4 amazing children together and I have not seen my brother since. I also have a strained relationship with our parents because I do blame them for not taking care of the problem a lot sooner. Yeah, I hate the notion that if someone apologizes that you automatically have to forgive them. No, I don't. And if I do forgive you, that does not mean I have to have you in my life. Because forgiveness isn't about the other person, it's about you, because there's no point of holding on to all that hostility and anger because it's only going to mess you up in the long term. However, and this is for anybody who thinks so, just because somebody is family does not mean you have to deal with them. If there's a toxic person in your life, I don't care if they're your brother, your sister, your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your mama, your daddy. I already said mama. Anyway, that don't matter. It don't matter who they are. If this person is toxic and ruining your life, wrecking your life in any type of way, don't deal with them. Because I for damn sure will cut somebody out of my life with a quickness and never speak to them again. It's been done. And both of these people who I refuse to speak to ever again are family. I don't care. My peace is more important to me than a blood relative who cares so little about me. Way more important. So this is what I know. But I don't really care, so some details could be wrong. My brother was married. He lied a lot to his wife and her parents. His wife was sort of aware of what he was like. Her parents were not. Why you marry him? He and his wife had children together and they lived in a house owned by the wife's parents. His wife died suddenly and some of my brother's lies were exposed. His wife's parents did not want him in their house and kicked him out. They also kept him out of his wife's stuff and denied him everything but the clothes he and the kids owned and the kids' toys. They offered to raise his children but he refused. Then he lost his job because of lies. My parents took him and the kids in. Now they want us to make up and they want me to help him out. I told him he got what he deserves and now he is facing the consequences of his actions and that I'll never help him. I told him he is not my family, his kids are not my family, and I am nothing to do with this. They asked how I could turn my back on innocent children. Am I the asshole? No, not at all. Not at all. He is facing the consequences of actions, and this is the problem right here. The fact that his parents never gave him any real consequences, or maybe he wouldn't have turned out this way. I don't know about pathological liars. There was some type of mental illness where they just can't help themselves. However, you are not indebted to anybody because they're family. You do not have to help this man out if you don't want to. He made his bed. Now he has to lie in it. All right, I'm just going to read one comment. Not the asshole. Your parents turned their backs on the child by enabling your brother to grow up the way he did. I know there are cases where parents can do everything right and their child still grows up to be an asshole, but in this case, they clearly allow OP's brother to grow up into a little monster. They also turned their backs on you by trying to force forgiveness. They have some nerve to cry to you about the consequences now. Exactly. I 100% agree that, yeah, there are a lot of cases where it's really not the parents' fault. But in this case, in this specific case, it is. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay my husband for using a room in the house for my work from home job? Before I even read the story, I'm going to say, unless there's some circumstances I don't know, I'm going to say no, because why are you trying to force your wife to pay for a room in your house for her work from home job? I, female 32, began working from home 2 months ago. My husband bought the house we live in before we got together. He calls it his property, which is fine by me. The house is small, has only 2 rooms, one of which used to be empty until I started using it as an office for my work from home job. Another one of these with a husband talking about some, it's my house. Yeah, I guess you bought it before I got together, but if y'all are a married couple, I know it's in your name, but it's still your home together as husband and wife. Yikes. Okay, let me continue. All was going fine with my job till he sat me down last night saying he's expecting 30% profit from whatever I get from my job since he provides the office for my work. Divorce him. Immediately. I was completely caught off guard by this. I asked if he was serious and he went on about it being his home and how he could be using this room for his own purpose since it's his property. But you wasn't using it before, now all of a sudden it's so important to you? I said no and called him unreasonable, which led to a blow-up. I yelled at him saying he won't get a penny, and he pitched a fit and accused me of taking full advantage, even though there's no mortgage to be paid. I do all the chores in the house as well as pay the bills in half. What's wrong with this man? Where do y'all be finding these men at? Divorce him immediately. How you telling you entitled to 30% of something? Excuse me, sir? I don't care if you do. You were not using this room. You were not utilizing this space. Now, all of a sudden, when I utilize this space, you want to benefit from it? Tell me how that works. And I'm so tired of these husbands talking about, it's my house, it's my house. Why you get married then? If you don't plan to share with your spouse, what is the point of marrying somebody? Because marriage is a partnership. Why are you getting married and then saying mine, 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 mine? Unless you have an intention of down the road getting a divorce. And I know divorces happen, but if you're going into a marriage with an intention of it failing, it's gonna fail. I just want to know where y'all keep finding these selfish ass men, and please keep them away from me. Thank you. He got his family involved in this and they're split. His mom thinks I'm being difficult and that 30% is not a huge amount and that this room is providing stability for my work from home, and so my husband should get some of the benefits. Am I the asshole for putting my foot down and refusing to pay a penny? No, he's the asshole, and his mom was one too. 30% is not a lot. 30% is a hell of a fucking lot, especially in this economy. Excuse me, 30% is not a lot. Are you dumb? 30% is a lot of something that you didn't work for damn sure a lot. It's not like you helped her start whatever business she's doing. And she says a work from home job. So what type of job? Is it like a work from home job with another company? Because in that case, I'm pretty sure she's getting paid the same wage as most people who work from home jobs. Now, if it's a business that she started, it's still her money. It don't matter. Why should you profit off of something that somebody else is working for just because it's on your property? Why should you profit? It's not as if you own some type of office space and are renting it out. This is your wife. This is your spouse. What do you mean? I'm so confused. Is this what marriage is these days? Is this how it works? Y'all weird. Why? What's the point of marrying somebody? Like, what was your entire point? Go be single. If you're going to treat your wife like she's a tenant or something, especially if she's doing all the chores and paying half the bills. So you telling me, you don't have a mortgage, you only paying half the bills, you're not lifting a single finger to clean nothing, and you think you entitled to some money that she made? No. No. Divorce him. Divorce. Top comment. Not the asshole. Time to immediately stop paying bills and doing all the housework. Move into your office. If he wants to treat you like a tenant, act like one. Do not combine your money with his. Pay him the going rate of tenancy. Start looking for a new place to live because the marriage is over. It's just financial agreement to him. Exactly. I agree with that. If he want to treat you like a tenant, act like one. What is wrong? What is wrong with this man? Like, okay, I'm gonna live in my office and I'm gonna just pay you the room rate, and you can pay all the bills yourself and do all the chores yourself, since I'm just a tenant to you, sir. Am I the asshole for selling my son's car to pay for his stepbrother's surgery? My stepson, 16, Has a medical condition since he was born. He used to be doing fine, but 14 months ago his health started worsening. His mom and I put all our emergency fund toward his first surgery. Now, 7 months later, he's in need of a second one, which was not anticipated. We're not doing great financially. We don't have anything of value to sell to use the money on the surgery except my 18-year-old son's car that me and his mom bought together and I eventually gave to him to drive to college. I decided since it was in my name that I could sell it. He found out and was not happy about it. I explained the situation to him, but he said it was a gift from me and his mom and I had no right to take it back and sell it. I explained again, but he was having none of it. We got into a huge argument and his uncle started shaming me for taking the car, saying my stepson's health issues aren't my son's responsibility. I refused to negotiate or get into an argument with him, but my son's upset and he's been avoiding me and my wife for days now. You're the asshole. I understand that your stepson is sick. I get that. However, the fact that you didn't even talk to him about selling his car, you just took it and sold it and didn't tell him. Well, that's his only way to get around. What if he needs that car to go to his job or something? And you didn't even consult him. It doesn't matter that it's in your name. It was a gift. You gave it to him. You can't just take it back and sell it. And I get, yeah, your stepson is sick. But that's still, you're still like kind of being an asshole here. Not even kind of, you are being an asshole here. All right. Top comment. You're the asshole. Do you plan to give your ex-wife her investment in the car back after you sell it? Also, your son is 18. Why is the car still in your name? This is not a solo decision you can make. 1, mom paid for part of the vehicle. 2, the vehicle is your son's vehicle and it was a gift. It should already be in his name. 3, you are creating resentment and strife in your family. There are charitable foundations, state medical, and other options to pay for surgery that don't involve stealing from your child. Info. Why are you not selling your car or your wife? Exactly. It's the same. It was another story I just read in the last I'm an asshole. One child benefited from another child. I get that your child is sick, but you can't just throw the other child to the side for the sick child. Like, how are you just gonna sell his car without consulting him? And yet there are a lot of other avenues you could have taken. Now, why didn't you sell your car or your wife's car? Why did you just take your son's car and sell his car? I'm pretty sure you two have cars that could have been sold. That's messed up. You are an asshole. Am I the asshole? My fiance thinks I should be happy with any present he gets me, even if I tell him specifically what to get or not. My 42 female fiance, 45 male, and I have been together for 8 years. For the past several Christmases, we ended up arguing about the gifts he's got for me, and I ended up not getting him the right things either. So, to try to avoid that this year, I brought up making lists for each other. He seemed okay with that until I said I don't want him to get me specifically anything purple or any scarves. That was it. He got mad and said I should be grateful for whatever I get and that since I'm poor, I'm a stay-at-home mom with very little income. Here we go again. That I should just be happy to get anything at all. He says I'm spoiled for having anything and that I ruin Christmases every year. Basically, he thinks he can get me whatever, including a purple scarf, and I should be happy and say thank you and wear it. Am I the asshole for saying what I do or don't want as gifts for Christmas and telling him not to give me anything if he can't abide by my wishes? Edit to add, I don't hate purple and sometimes I wear purple, though it's rare that I buy anything on purpose. I sometimes get hand-me-downs or buy bags of second-hand clothes in my size/style. The main reason I don't want purple things is because my mom only wears purple aside from neutrals. Seriously, she's the purple queen. And then when he and I get into arguments over other random things, he often says that I'm just like my mom, which I don't think is true. But that part doesn't matter. If he doesn't like that I might be like my mom, why does he buy me things so that I look like her? It's exhausting just thinking about why. Sorry if this edit changes anyone's opinion, but I don't think it will. Although some people might think he has a thing for my mom. I can't even imagine that because she's almost 70. You would be surprised. Okay, so I want to go back to the part when he told her that she's poor because she's a stay-at-home mom and that she should be happy with anything at all. And that she's, what do you say? She's spoiled for saying anything and that she ruins Christmas every year. I'm gonna ask this question again. Where do y'all find these men? Because return them. Send them back. No. First of all, again, marriage is a partnership. If she is a stay-at-home mother, she is taking care of your children and the house. Therefore, she is doing a job. It doesn't matter if this job pays. In this partnership that you two have together, that is what she's providing for the stability of your partnership, your marriage, your family, whatever. And you are providing financially. I'm pretty sure, just like the other guy, you're not doing none of the stay-at-home mom stuff. You're not doing no child rearing and no cooking and cleaning. You're bringing home money. Shut up. She's not poor because she's a stay-at-home mom. She's not spoiled for saying that she wants a gift that she likes. I don't what is so hard to conceptualize about getting somebody something that they want. This is why I kind of don't really like buying gifts sometimes, like if I don't know specifically what a person wants, because I want to give, I know it's the thought that counts, but I would prefer to give somebody something that they want for Christmas or birthday or whatever other gift. I don't want to just give you some random gift. I want to give you something that you actually want and would enjoy having, right? So what is the problem here? If you both agree to have lists so you know to get each other a thing that you actually want, why get mad because you said don't buy me a purple scarf? So you're not making any sense at all. I just read in the comments that she likes his fiance. I don't kind of glazed over that. But whatever the case, fiance or wife, y'all have kids together and y'all plan to get married. Either way, it's supposed to be a partnership. And someone said you're poor, you're his damn fiance. Leave him and find a man that respects you. Exactly. Please do.